36. Jeremiah is brought to trial. So let's read it together. Soon after the Jehoiakim son of Josiah became king of Judah, the Lord said to me, stand in the court of the temple and proclaim, I have commanded you to say to the people who come from the towns of Judah to worship there, do not leave out anything. Perhaps the people will listen and give up their evil ways. If they do, then I will change my mind about the destruction I plan to bring on them for all their wicked deeds. The Lord told me to say to the people, I, the Lord, have said that you must obey me by following the teaching that I gave you and by paying attention to the words of my servants, the prophets whom I have kept on sending to you. You have never obeyed what they said. If you continue to disobey, then I will do this temple, then I will do this temple what I did to Shiloh, and all the nations of the world will use the name of the city as curse. The priests, the prophets, and all people heard me saying these things in the temple. And as soon as I had finished all that the Lord had commanded me to speak, they seized me and shouted, you ought to be killed for this. Why you said in the Lord's name that this temple will become like Shiloh and that this city will be destroyed and no one will live in it. Then the people crowded round me. When the leaders of Judah heard what had happened, they hurried from their royal palace to the temple and took their places at the new gate. Then the priest and the prophets said to the leaders and to the people, this man deserves to be sentenced to death because he has spoken against our city. You heard him with your own ears. Then I said, the Lord sent me to proclaim everything that you heard me say against this temple and against this city. You must change the way you are living and the things you are doing, and must obey the Lord your God. If you do, he will change his mind about the destruction that he said he would bring on you. As for me, I am in your power. Do with me whatever you think is fair and right. But be sure of this, if you kill me, you and the people of this city will be guilty of killing an innocent man, because it is the Lord who sent me to give you this warning. Then the leaders and the people said to the priests and the prophets, this man spoke to us in the name of Lord our God. He should not put to death. After that, some of the elders stood up and said to the people who had assembled, when Hezekiah was king of Judah, the prophet Micah of Morsheth of Judah and Morsheth, the prophet Micah of Morsheth told all the people that the Lord Almighty had said, Zion will be plowed like a field, Jerusalem will become a pile of ruins, and the temple hill will become a forest. King Hezekiah and the people of Judah did not put Micah to death. Instead, Hezekiah honored the Lord and tried to win his favor. And the Lord changed his mind about the disaster that he said he would bring on them. Now we are about to bring a terrible disaster on ourselves. There was another man, Uriah son of Shemaiah from Kiriath Jearim, who spoke in the name of the Lord against this city and the nation, just as Jeremiah did. When the king Jehoiakim and his soldiers and officials heard what Uriah had said, the king tried to have him killed, but Uriah heard about it, so he fled in the terror and escaped to Egypt. King Jehoiakim, however, sent Elnathan son of Achabor and some other men to Egypt to get Uriah. They brought him back to King Jehoiakim, who had him killed and his body thrown into the public burial ground. But because I had support of Ahiakim son of Shaphan, I was not handed over to the people and killed. So this was a wonderful chapter where Jeremiah is testifying the Lord, and I hope you have liked it. Praise the Lord, everyone. Alexis, praise the Lord. Very good morning to you. So, does anyone want to say anything? Can tell me in the comment section or can tell me through the comment. I will try to connect with you. Okay, then we will end up the session here only. And I hope you have liked the video. And I would recommend you all to read the Bible by yourselves for better understanding. Have a nice day. May God bless you all.